Hello! Hello, everybody! Hello, my beautiful, beautiful people! How are we all doing? Oh, hang on. Let's up a little bit. There we go. How are we doing? Let's have a look. See who we've got in chat on this fine Monday evening and or daytime, depending on your time zones. Hello, Spaghettle. How are you doing? Like the stream on your way in. Norm. Yes, good work, Spaghetti. Excellent modding there. Well done. Hello, Pip. How are you doing? And hello, Pops. How are you? Since the past 5 minutes or so. And where are we? Hi, Pip. Where are we? Hello, Pops. Hello to say. Hi, Pops. Hey, girlies. I phone the doctors at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning to fight for an appointment. Well, they like to make it difficult, Pip. That's all I'm going to say on that one. Well, I hope you win. I hope you win. Where are we? Okay. Good luck with that, Pip. Yeah, I hope you win. Oh wow, me and Spaghetti were fucking like that. I'm dreading it, Poppy. Lol. Can't pick from two doctors, but it's not going to be easy. Oh, I can pick from two doctors. It's not going to be easy. Yes. Well, I mean, at least you've got options there. Hello, Simon. How are you doing? How are you doing? Can I just say, follow me for more recipes. Fucking beautiful, mate. Absolutely fucking class. Pops was not impressed, but I nearly weed. I was like, that's fucking epic. It never is, thanks Society. YouTube's keeps not showing your messages. What? Right? Yeah, this isn't you. This isn't you, Simon. This appears to be YouTube's new fun game. Is cutting off people's fucking messages and not showing them. It seems to be its new thing. I've not had that many problems in my chat so far, I don't think, touch wood, but I know a lot of people have had loads of problems with it. Yeah, YouTube has been a little bitch lately. It certainly fucking is, Spaghetti. It certainly is. Alright, my lovers, how you doing, Nuggies? How's it going? Are you alright, honey bun? Nuggies, hey Nugs, hi Nugs, Bobby! Yes, lots and lots of shouting. Dan Dan Noodle. You see, I can tell. Dan Dan Noodle Doodle Poodle. See, I can tell when I went live because that's when I get there. Hello, Dan Dan Noodle. Same brain, yeah. Me and Spaghetti, just fucking like that. Dan and I are like this, yeah. Just twosies on the same page, sister and brother from another mother. Because we're both noodles. Fucking hell, do you know what? I'd not fucking put that together, Spaghettles. I'd not put that together, but you fucking bang right. You are bang right. It was disgusting. It was not disgusting, Pops. It was fucking amazing. It was absolutely beautiful. What was it, Pops? It's in just for lols, Pip. Don't bother. Don't bother yourself. It's fine. And that just showed I have no idea what you just said. Oh, I was complimenting you on your fine chef's kiss joke. It was stunning. My favourite of a long while. That was absolutely brilliant. And also YouTube's a bitch and keeps fucking and keeps doing stupid shit. Right? If the ads are bothering you, like if there are too many ads or whatever, just let me know. I've enabled monetization, but I've not had it long, so I don't know how fucking intrusive and annoying it is. So if it's, I set it to auto. So like, if it's like fucking really egregious, just let me know and I'll do whatever I need to do to dial it back or whatever. So if it is really fucking annoying, then just let me know. Using a VPN helped me when I was having fucking check Nugs out with the VPN. Is it NordVPN? Have you signed up? Did you fall for the ads? Are you worried that Al Qaeda are going to take your identity? I'm okay. Pretty boring day at work, but can't complain. Oh well, a boring day is better than a bad day, I guess. Noodle twins. Yep, that's me and Spaghetti. Actually, you know what? I never fucking put that together. I suppose because we don't call them noodles. We don't call spaghetti noodles over here because it's pasta. But I suppose technically it is kind of a noodle, isn't it? It's just anyway. But yes, noodle twins. Oh, Pip's not getting ads. All right, okie dokie. How's everyone doing today? Well, I'll let everyone else answer for themselves, but I've had a pretty good day actually. Not too bad, not too bad. I had to go up early at 6:30, and I had to go through to Scarborough for a launch of an event of like a digital upskilling fucking unit thing that I helped get funding for. So that was good. You know, lots of people are very impressed with me and just like, oh, hello, oh, it's you. How are you doing? Oh, wow, it's really good. You know, so, you know, and I did fuck all, really. I did fuck all. I just get to swoop in at the end. And, like, you know, I was thinking about it, right? You know, like in movies, you know, where, like, big major shit happens and there's press there and they're all taking photos and blah, blah, blah. And this was, like, a big event or whatever. And there's that guy in the background and he just keeps cropping up in all the different places. And he's the guy that's doing the fucking... That's me. Like, I'm not the guy, I'm the guy behind the guy. I'm the guy that's always like that. And, like, everyone's there doing shaking, you know, kissing hands and shaking babies and shit. And I'm the guy that stood at the background just kind of like, oh, yeah, that's what I do. It's fine. Yeah, because there's been, like, a couple of those where, like, you know, like, I've been at the events and everyone's been all that. And then there's just me at the background that are like, and I always get the kind of, oh, we couldn't have done it without that. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, it's fine. Like... can we get a VPN, Dan? If you want to pay for it, yeah, we can look into getting NordVPN or whoever. We'll probably have to defer Simon's wisdom on that because no doubt we'll be like, Nord's fucking shit. Oh no, it's Proton. It was free on. It was a free one. Oh right, okay. I think because we're both using Brave browser, I think that has a VPN built in. I'm pretty sure Brave actually has a VPN built in and we could just do it that way. Oh, hello, Luke. How are you doing? I'm half blind for today as had my eye scanned. Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, I hope it was just a regular procedure. Proton's so good. Proton's so good. I pay for it. Holy shit. Is that like a voluntary payment? You can like, yeah, if you want to support our work and you were like, these guys, they're so good, I'll even give them money. I only had one ad in the middle of stream. Made me jump out of my skin. Otherwise they've been straight away when I click on the stream. Yeah, because that's ideally what we kind of want. Like that, you know, you get the ad at the beginning and then that's it. No more ads. You know, if you start getting ads halfway through streams, then that's when I'm like, we're starting to take the piss a bit here. Right. Okay. I think I've finally caught up with chat. 8 minutes in. I know Pops likes to spend like 20 minutes, half an hour, kind of doing the intro and talking to people. I'm more than happy to do that. If anyone has anything interesting or important that they want to tell me or tell the rest of the group, if anyone wants to impart any knowledge, any wisdom, or if they have any questions, feel free. Otherwise I'll just jump into Sherlock Holmes to stop wasting your time, I guess. Interesting. I pay for premium because I refuse the jump scares. I am a recent convert to premium. When was it, about maybe only a week or two ago? Maybe about a week or so ago, I converted to premium. I finally went for it, and I was like, fuck it, I'm doing it. Yeah, it was probably, about a week ago, less than 10 days. And, like, I did it, and then I stopped noticing that there was no ads, and that videos were just playing. And then every so often, I'd kind of, like, I'd expect something to happen. I'm like, oh, fucking... And then I'd be like, oh, no, I'm on premium, I don't get ads anymore. I've had a proper dizzy bitch day. I left my key fob at work. Oh no! So I'm going to have to call someone to let me in tomorrow. Just tailgate. Just like hang around and just follow someone in. Oh no, I have something. You have something, Spaghetti. Go on. We will wait for you. We will wait. You can tell us. We will wait. Fucking tailgate. Alright, okay. Just bear with me. I will have to read this out. I called the place that did my lab work and I told them, bill insurance first homie. Hang on. Bill insurance first, homie. I not paying 700 USD. Okie dokie. And I feel accomplished because I normally don't do the phone calls. Hey, well done. You phoned them up and you were like, no. Pay the fucking bill insurance first. And the guy at the phone was just like, okay, calm down. It's just an administrative error. I apologise. And you're like, I won't have it. I'm standing up for my rights. He's like, it's good, spaghetti. It's good. That's good. It's okay. It's fine. Easy fix. Oh, is he a bit of a cunt? I am not paying $700. But good for you. Yes, good for you, Lissetti. Good job. Proud of you. Yeah, big muzzle arm. Yeah, if I can check that out. Yeah. Just checking out my own guns there. Well, I bought a pair of trainers online and UPS sent it to the US. Oh, I'm sorry, Pip. I shouldn't laugh. I shouldn't laugh, but that is quite funny. It's like, oh, new trainers, woo! Oh no, they're going to Brighton. They're going to Brighton, Alabama. Like, oh shit. Oh, Bristol, sorry. Yeah, they're going to Bristol, Alabama. Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me share your success. Spaghetti, your success is our success. That's all I'm going to say with that one. Your success is our success. We couldn't be happier for you. Fight the power. What the fuck, Pip? Yeah. Pip be having parcel problems again, yeah. There's hardly anyone that comes in that early. I'll probably be ringing for like 20 minutes before someone answers the damn reception phone. Oh no. It's usually me letting people in when they've forgotten theirs. Oh no. And it's just you. It's always fucking me. Oh, I'm sorry, Pip. I'm sorry. I was thinking, yeah, speaking of parcels from the US, or parcels to the US, right? So, we got some fucking... Pops ordered it ages ago, and it's what's it called? Everything But the Bagel, and I don't know the name of the company, but it's like a seasoning type thing, right? And they're just like little jars about that big, like just regular kind of herbs and spices jars, right? And they got like sesame seeds in, and like fucking ground garlic, and a bit of salt, and other kind of, you know, gubbins that they put in there, right? And you know, we put them on top, or I put them on top of the noodles I do. Because, you know, the first bite is with the eye, as they always say. Trader Joe's, that's the one. Thank you very much, Pops. Fucking right up there. So, I'd used it up, just through time or whatever. So I was like, I'll buy some more, right? Go to the supermarket. No fucking way. Trader Joe's, only from the US. Soz pal, we don't fucking do it over here. I'm like, alright, okay, no worries. So I ordered it from Amazon, right? Just a little fucking, you know, like a regular thing of like spices that you get at the supermarket, about that big, and it's like oregano or fucking whatever it is, right? Fucking 10 quid each. I was like, are you fucking high on crack? 10 quid each. Well, anyway, so I bought two. And like, they came today, right? In a fucking box like this. I was like, I only think of one thing that I've ordered. I like, it's so unnecessarily wrapped. It's unbelievable. It's like, fuck me, man. I'm so stressed. They'll sort it out, Pip. They'll work it out. They'll work it out that your postcode isn't in America. They might have got to America by the time they work that out, but they'll work it out. Don't worry about it, Pip. Or Eden, hopefully someone will be in early. Yeah, hopefully. Oh my god, I love everything seasoning. Yeah, it's really good, isn't it? I had a bagel bite stuffed with cream cheese that was everything flavoured. 'Twas delicious. Yeah, I mean, we've only had like the sprinklies. That's all we've had, the Trader Joe sprinklies. But I'll tell you what, they are banging on stir fry. You do like chicken veg stir fry with like, you know, your own sauce and a bit of Chinese spice and just on the top. I really like these trainers as well. They will get there, Pip. They will get there. 10 quid each, so I bought two. Yeah. What am I going to do? I don't know what you want. What do you want from me, Spaghetti? What do you want from me? 10 quid each, so I bought two. But like finish at 3:30 and being able to walk through the trap like later bitches. Yeah, right. Yeah. So it's not really a thing in my job now because people come and go all the time, and like fucking if you've got site visits or if you've got things to go, people are just in and out all the time. So it doesn't really happen now. But like back when. Back when I was in my old job at the council, back when I was in my old job and we were all working the phones and everything like that, we used to have a thing where if you were on an input day and you weren't on the phones, you could elect to do just 6 hours, and you'd start at you'd start 8:30 and then you finish at 2:30, and you just work through your lunch and that was it, and then you fuck off at 2:30. Used to love doing a 6 hour day, right? And I had my best mate in the job at the time. This guy called Ash. Me and him used to just have this thing like where if one of us was on the phones and obviously had to stay there all day and you were doing a 6 hour, you would go and find them. Didn't matter if they were in the phone room, in the call center, if they were anywhere else, or if they were if they were down like customer facing or whatever. So like you could be customer facing, and we'd go and we'd specifically find them, and then we'd just kind of go and give them a nod and go, and then just fuck off. And like we just like so you'd be on the phone listening to some arsehole giving you shit down the phone, and then like the door to the call room and his head would pop in and he'd go, and then I'll be fucking out. She was like, or you'd be like sat at the desk fucking serving someone and they're telling you the most horrific story about their divorce and about how like whatever fucking horrific things have been going on, and about how they've like, you know, he stole the children and he had sex with my mother and blah 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 and all this kind of shit, and you're like right, okay, so when did you leave? And then you'd like look up and you just see him kind of peering over something. That was it. He's like, fucking cunt, man. What else a cunt? Who's his? Well, anyway. True. I worked at a call centre once for 10 weeks. It was traumatising. Yes, I did it for years, and I agree, it is traumatising. Lol, and that's lads. Yeah, it was. That's what we were like, yeah. The call centre, I'll tell you what, man, traumatising. Working in a call centre during COVID, so you're doing it from home. So you're then sat in your living room with all of your gear out, like I say, at home in your living room, and people are queuing up to be awful to you on the phone, one after the other, for 8 hours a day, week in, week out. That starts to get to you. Anyway, time to fucking solve some crimes. That's what we're doing. You were serious? Yeah, I did the same to him. It was like our little back and forth game. He started it, but yeah, it was our little back and forth game. Like he's anyone that like Ash is like the guy he was in. What was it? I posted a picture of him from our wedding or whatever. It was one of the lads there. But yeah, just like sounds like my colleagues. We have each other the finger. Oh, we give each other the finger through the windows and doors. Kick the levers on people's chairs. Yes! So that they go down while they're sat on them. Do you know what, Nugs, right? Pro tip with the kicking of the chairs, right? If somebody's sat on like an office desk chair, you got to keep an eye out for this one, and you've got to make sure you're never the one, right? You need someone sat on an office desk chair, but kind of sat forwards with their legs tucked underneath them and tucked behind, like ideally hooked over the kind of the feet of the chair, or like the kind of the runners of the chair hooked over. Because if you can get that to drop and to sink, you'll fucking trap them there. And like I've had that done to me maybe 2 or 3 times, and I've done it to people in the office as well. If ever I see anyone sat and they're sat forwards with the feet hooked around, well, not now because I'm a professional, but back in the old days, anyone sat with the fucking feet tucked around like that, and you just go bang like that and just hit it and like that, and then like, oh, you could see the pain, you could see the terror, the confusion all at once. And then the fury, and then that's followed by the fury, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. It just makes my day. Anyway, that would be my villain origin stories. What would be your villain origin story? Working in a call center. I'll never face customers again in my life. Simon, how fucking long is it since you last actually spoke to a customer? You've worked in fucking IT, and I ain't having this fucking DevOps bullshit. You've been a fucking computer monkey for donkeys. When was the last time you spoke to a member of the public? Jesus Christ. Anyway. Officers are feral, yeah, they are indeed. Officers are entirely feral. They're like, I was quite worried going to work in an office, having come from warehouses where like we really were fucking feral. That like I was like, oh, this is I don't know if I'm going to be able to cope with all of this, but like many shenanigans, man, many shenanigans. It's just different, and it's a different flavour of shenanigan as well. It's more thought out. COVID call centre shit. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. I get you. Yeah. I mean, it was very nearly my fucking villain. It was very nearly my mental breakdown story. It was very nearly the fucking end of me. I can tell you that. Anyway, let's go solve some crimes. I think I said that already, but we're going to do it. We're going to do it now. That's what we're going to do. I need to change some gubbins on here. I need to press that, and then I need to press this so that stays on top, and then I need to press this and fucking blow my ears out. More calculated, yeah, that is the exact words, Pops. It is more, yeah, it's more, it's more Moriarty, it's more sinister, it's more kind of like, ooh, you fucking thought about that. Like... Oh, that was a full 20-minute chat. Lovely 20-minute chat. Well done. Thank you very much. Thank you. A round of applause for me. I didn't immediately retreat into gameplay. I decided to engage with my audience. I think it went well. They shared something. I shared something. I think we all grew as people. This is good. More calculated because they're professionals. Yes, exactly. Exactly. I had to call customers at Yell back in 2018. 2018? I suppose it's only like fucking give or take 6 years. Really? Is that... Oh, right. I thought okay, fair enough. They weren't like proper members of the public though, were they? They weren't like... It wasn't like a call centre. You weren't taking fucking direct debit changes, were you? Let's be honest. We have a wall of shame at work where you drop/break something, or you get photographed with it and put on the wall. No. Oh no, I would be on that wall of shame many times. Good chat. Thank you. Round of applause for chatting. How many times were you on the wall, Eden? Yeah, I'm guessing Eden spent a lot of time up against that particular wall. Anyway, love the wall of shame idea. Might make one for those who destroy the database. But Simon, it would only have one face on it. I'm not going to say his name because obviously it begins with an M and ends in a Y. But like, would it not just be his face, just repeatedly, just lots of pictures of him? Would it not have ultimately just look like a shrine? Would it have the opposite effect? Well done for being engaging. I'm being a proper YouTuber. That's what I'm doing. I am not spaghetti. I have a separate lab, so I can't cover my... Oh, I can cover my tricks more... I can cover my tracks more easily. Very clever, very cunning. Oh. Now that's an interesting place to start. like Sherlock Holmes awakes and is like, oh right, where am I? What am I doing? Right, wall. Why wall? Why am I looking at wall? Where are we? Hello. How are you doing? What's going on? Are we going up here? Are we? Oh, okay. Right. So, Watson. I'm going to go into my mind palace. I call it Google. And I'm going to work out the answer to this puzzle. Because I don't got time for this shit. Let's work it out and move it on. Sherlock Holmes. Crime or punishment walkthrough. There we go. Creepy Watson is very fucking creepy. See, that's a guy that doesn't... That's a guy whose moustache is a subtractive rather than an additive. That's what I think, anyway. This is the worst looking... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it might be good. Deductions. Breaking attempt, right, okay. Okay, so no, it's got all the details, but I need it kind of... I need to be able to search the case. Ultimate case guide, there we go. Oh, no, that's... Right, so what are we on? We're still a bloodbath, aren't we? God, we're only on case 3. We're not even halfway through this game. Fucking hell. Case 6, case 3, bloodbath. Alright, okay. Actually, live database was dropped by a guy named Tim. Alright. He now works at Hertz car rental in Dublin Airport. Oh, good. Hello, Mrs. E. How are you doing? How are you doing, Mrs. E? Long time no see. Like, at least 3 or 4 hours. His eyes are really close together. Yes, they are. They are indeed. he's definitely got kind of a furrowed thing going on. Come on, right? Okay, come on. I should really have looked this up. Right, okay, walk through. Okay, here we go. Boop-de-boop-de-boop. Go to the side room, open the map, travel to Scotland Yard. Yeah, we've done all of this kind of stuff. Complete the character question, Mr. Pipkin. So this is all the chatting to people. St. Albans, yeah, we've done all of that. Let's fucking add in the middle of it. Keep going. We've done that. Baker Street, we've done that. Yeah, we've solved all that. We've done that. I have done some stuff. Scotland Yard, head to the back. Question the suspect again. The order doesn't matter. Just make sure you talk to all 3 of them about it. Once you're done, head to St. Albans. Right, okay, yeah, we've done that. We do need to go to St. Albans again, I think. Ah, yeah, okay, so we solved that puzzle. I managed that. Right, okay. So I worked my way, and I'm in there. Alright, okay. So here we go. Walk down the corridor. There'll be a staircase leading up to your left. Right. Sorry, guys. Where are we? Hello, Dan, Poppy, and chat. I'm good, thanks. I've popped in and to leave a like. Good, Mrs. E. Thank you very much. Right, okay. Ascend the stairs to a circular room. Walk forwards and find the golden knife. Hang on, where's the golden knife? There we go, there's the golden knife.
Look, it's the golden knife. But how to get it?
I accidentally deleted a massive SOP document from our quality management system once. They made it so not everyone has access to that function anymore. I've got a similar story to that, actually. I've got a similar story to that. So they implemented in our... We used to have a thing where if you were emailing someone, you could start typing in the name of the person you wanted to email, and it would bring up everybody that had... So if you typed in Dan, it would come up with all the different Dans that you had emailed in the past, and then you could select one and you could do that. And they disabled that function in Outlook because of me. Because of a data breach that I did, where I sent people documentation that they shouldn't have done. Okay. Seeing Mrs. E has reminded me, I've not done Wordle today. Ooh, oh no. Nugs, that sounds 100% like a process issue on their part. That was, yep, that's what you need to say. You were like, well, I do appreciate that I made an error, but isn't it really your error that I was able to do that? That it was so easy for me to do that? So, yeah, that's what I would do. And that's kind of what I did. Why do I remind you that you did Wordle? Because you play Scrabble. Be quiet! You're the Scrabble lady! Because. Be quiet! You're the Scrabble lady! Right. Head back into the centre of the room. There will be a gap on either side of you, with a small staircase to each side. Inside one of the gaps is a lever. Turn it. Okie dokie. Right, okay, so one of them has got a gap that's open to a lever. There we go. We will turn it. I have turned it. Turn it to move the gates around. Yes, okay. You can now switch between Worms and Hobson. Swap to Watson. Sorry, I'm going to have to sit up and do this. Okay, switch to Watson and enter the gap opposite Holmes. There is Holmes. So the gap opposite him is this one here. Okay, head to okay, swap to Watson, head to the gap opposite Holmes. Head through the now open gate and activate the lever that is there. The now there we go. Switch to Holmes and deactivate the lever. Head along the wall to the left and you will find 3 levers. Levers. That's the right. Sorry, my bad. Haha, phone keys have so much power. I'm sure Simon would be nothing but polite to me. He's a bright boy. He knows what's good for him. Yes. I mean, that's what they said, Simon. I didn't get into trouble, really. Oh, well, that's good. There wasn't even a pop-up to say that you're about to permanently delete this document. Are you sure? So that flaw is in their system. Indeed. If you're going to delete something permanently and it doesn't warn you and go, you are deleting this permanently, are you sure? Then, yeah, that's fucking on them. And you activate the first lever to come to and switch to Watson. Right, the first lever I come to. And now switch to Watson. Deactivate Watson's lever. And he can proceed to an area with 2 levers. You can. Again, activate the first lever you get to. Okay. Swap to Holmes. And deactivate his lever. Holmes can now exit the side of the passage and go to the centre of the room. Okay, going to the centre of the room. Walk forwards so you're right in front of the golden knife. Okay. I have walked forward so I'm right in front of the golden knife. There's a broken lamp there.
This lamp is not old. The oil is still fresh. Perhaps Sir Rodney passed by here.
No, I do not think so. Remember, he went no further than the catacombs underneath the Frigidaria. The murderer left this lamp.
Ooh, the murderer left the lamp. Right, okay, groovy. Okay, switch to Watson and deactivate his lever. Then activate the second lever right next to it. So this would have taken us all fucking day to brute force this. Swap to Holmes and then go and get the golden knife.
The golden knife of Mithras. A long-lost relic has resurfaced. Watson, it is time to conclude this case.
Oh. Oh no!
Now, we should find another way of getting out of here.
Oh no! Right, okay. Move Holmes back to the center room and swap to Watson. Okay. Hang on. Move Holmes back to the center of the room, swap to Watson, and deactivate his lever. Activate the one to the left again. Okay. Switch to Holmes. Switch back to Holmes. And this time, activate the lever on your left. The lever on your left. That would be this one here. This is fucking riveting gameplay, isn't it? And the lever on your left. Switch back to Watson and head into the corridor through the now open gate at the top of the stairs. There is no open gate. Fuck! Fuck-de-doodle-doo! Something has gone wrong. Right, okay, let's get back right. Okay, so we're back to where we were, I think. Come on, open up, you cunt. Right. Okay, so we've got the knife. We've done that. Move Holmes back into the centre of the room and swap to Watson. Deactivate his lever and activate the one to the left. Right, so I did that, didn't I? Let's have a look. He's on the one at the left. Right, okay. Switch to Holmes. And head back to the 3 levers. Ah. My mistake. I must have missed... There we go. Head back to the 3 levers. I must have skipped a line. Switch back to Holmes and head to the 3 levers. Activate the first lever and switch to Watson. Watson can now go back and activate his very first lever again. No, why would he do that? That's not right. Ah, does it mean he can go and activate his very first lever again? Presumably this one. Okay. Switch back to Holmes. Fucking hell, this is ridiculous. Switch back to Holmes and activate the central lever. And this time, alright, switch back to Holmes. And this time, oh, hang on. Switch back to Holmes and activate the central lever. Switch back to Watson and head up the stairs. Right. And head up the stairs. Okay. He's heading up the stairs. Okay, switch back to Holmes. And this time, activate the lever on the left. I'm terribly sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Switch back to Watson. And head into the corridor through the new open gate. Right, okay. At the top of the stairs. Inside the corridor, there will be a lever on your left and on your right. Activate the lever on your right. And then switch back to Holmes. Holmes can now head up the stairs to the gate where Watson is. Can he? Up the stairs to the gate where Watson is. Now switch back to Watson. Switch back to Watson and use the lever on the other side of the corridor. So he can turn around and then use this one, and that presumably opens this gate here. Yes, there we go. And switch back. Wow, this makes Scrabble seem like exciting gameplay. Fucking tell me about it. This was not what I had in mind. There we go. Switch back to homes and enter a walk upstairs just to open. Right, okay. We're there. Exit. Fucking hell. Yowzers. Right. That had a thing. It said in there about interrogating the suspects a second time. So I think I might possibly do that to see if we can get some more info. But first of all, let's do some more deducings. So the golden knife, Garrow's drug, plate negative, champagne. Right. So we haven't tried that with anything. Glass plate negative, negative, no. Oh! There we go. Silver weapon, right, okay. And back to clues. So that's it. So yeah, so we still have those three. So we are still missing some clues by the looks of it. So we're going to head back to... We're going to head back to not Baker Street, to Scotland Yard, and we're going to quiz the fuckers. Because I don't know what... Like, I still don't really have a clue. Because I still don't have a clue here, because I don't know who did it. I haven't got even a clue as to who did it. I know kind of how they did it, but I don't know who did it. Oh, you're heading off now, Mrs. E. I can only handle so much this was a particularly unexciting piece, Mrs. E.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. The paintings in the baths are focused on Mithras, I understand.
Yes, they are what make this place remarkable.
And that is why Sir Rodney came here?
Hello, Anya. How you doing?
Knife, which is an ancient ritual item, was hidden somewhere around the baths. I admit that it would be wonderful if it were true.
It is.
And you are not concerned
We found it.
by the reputation of this artifact.
You mean the curse? Before someone is dead, it is a blessing. After they are dead, well, then it becomes a curse.
Right, okay. So we didn't get much from him. Let's talk to him.
Escort this suspect for interrogation.
Popping in for a moment to say hi and to drop a like. Oh, while waiting on the husband. Oh, you're waiting on the husband. Good, good. How are you doing anyway? I've seen you've put up a video or something. Was it a shop? I've not had a chance to be able to watch it. I got the notification at work, but I couldn't see it because I didn't have any signal or whatever. But I'll check it out. A bit sore today with the shoulders.
I see you are an amateur. Yes, the golden knife was our grail. It is said that it bears the only text explaining the ritual of the golden Mithras.
I understand. I read something about immortality.
A myth. The knife would provide immortality only to the worthy one. And yet it is cursed, and it would kill you if you are not initiated.
Did you expect to find the golden knife at the bath?
Well, Sir Rodney thought that it might be there. Did you observe the knife representations there? They are so extraordinary. And we had... It is a tragedy that he has passed away, taking all of his secrets with him. As soon as I've been released, I will continue Sir Rodney's researches in his memory.
Please escort this suspect for interrogation. Perhaps you could explain the cult of Mithras to me.
No, there is nothing to say. We are not the worthy ones.
But Sir Rodney believed that he was.
He was wrong.
Yeah, it was a short of donut, lol.
The knife the mummy.
He was refusing... Oh, he's refusing his water bottle. Yes, I did see the title, yes. And he wanted the faucet running to drink. Yes, that's it. Yes, cats do that, don't they? Ours, thankfully, they're all right. But like, yeah, there have been. I've seen cats that are just like, no. Right. So, I don't know. I don't know what we can do. Right. Okay, so I'm wondering what clues are we... What... Garros drugs, right, okay. Glass plate, negative, and champagne. So we still need to... What's the glass plate connect to? Oh man, like this game, I feel like you have to like fucking go through a walkthrough the whole way through. Okay. Right, okay, so first, finally, connect silver weapon, unexpected clue. So I think we've done that. Right, okay, so let's... Silver weapon and unexpected clue. Unexpected clue. Right. Ice weapon. Where's ice weapon? No. Ooh, ice weapon. Method, ice knife. Oh, so we have completely fucking missed something then. So how do we find out? I have definitely missed something majorly. So how do we get a fucking ice weapon? Oh, nightmare. I've missed something rather fundamental. Oh, man. Right, okay. Okay, first link, right, okay. Create a silver knife. Before doing that, link salt and ice with glass plate. Where's salt? Where did salt and ice? Right. This will give you a new task. Create ice negative. Right. Okay. So where did I get link salt and ice? So what do I? Oh, hang on. Shit. Now where did I get the clue salt and ice? Once Watson has developed the photo. Alright, okay. Let's go back to Baker Street. Right, okay, right, alright, okay, we're gonna get it sorted, right. So we need to come back here.
My analysis table.
No, we don't. Right, okay. No, I didn't mean that. Let's... Yeah, much simpler puzzle. Simply organise the pieces of the glass so it forms a rectangle. Yes, I've done that. Once Watson has developed the photo, use the... Right, okay, so do we not have that? Alright, okay, photographs the negative plate. was restored after being broken. Right, okay. Examine the pyramid. Archaeologist. Ice cream. Ice, salt, Rodney, and inspiration. Once you've done this, open your deductions page. First link. Mold form. Strange wound. Yeah, I think we've done that. Now link. Broken glass. Inside brazier. Do we have that? No. Back. Molded weapon. Right, let's have a look. Task create silver to create a silver knife. Before doing that, link salt with salt and ice. Salt and ice with... Oh, hello? Oh. The game appears to have crashed. Are you all still there? Hello? Hello? Is anybody out there? Is my stream still working? Hello? Simon? Nugs? Anya? Spaghetti? Pops? Anybody? Am I just shouting into the wilderness? Well, this is all a bit odd. GG WAP. I'm here, right. Still here. Right, okay, sorry, yeah, so the game crashed. I do apologise. I appear to have fucked up at some crucial point in the past. I have missed a clue or something, and I don't have the ability to make... Search the tunnels. Right, so it says search the tunnels, right. Right, okay, so let's... So the tunnels are there, aren't they? I think. They're all dead, Dave. Oh, the tunnel's there. The tunnels are there, aren't they? Sorry, I'm making bottles of drinks for the children. That's okay, that's fine. It's just the game crashed and there was nothing happening in chat and the screen was all black and I was just like, has this all completely collapsed? Right, so where's the clue for... Where did... Right. Oh, man. We might end up having to convict an innocent man here because I've missed a clue somewhere. Ice cream, salt. You see, he's got like loads of clues here that I don't have. So silver weapon, there's like... If I go to RB, all I've got is glass plate negative and champagne. Like, so where did we get the clue salt and ice? Ah, right, okay. Ah, I know where that is. Right, okay. Examine the ground. The corner room. Take a broken glass plate, icebox and lamp. Ah, right, okay. So that's where I missed some clues. I know where I've missed some clues now. Wouldn't be the first time an innocent man was wrongly accused. No, it wouldn't. It wouldn't. It's, you know, it just, well, you know, I thought I had everything I needed. Probably not. He looks a bit shifty. We'll make him, he can be guilty. Oh, speaking of which, me and Pops watched a documentary about that nurse. I can't remember what her name is now, but she was down south and she was convicted of, like, killing... She was like a child nurse, a bit, you know, and she was convicted of killing however many thousand, like about sort of 9 or 10 or maybe even more babies in a hospital. And we were watching that and we were just like, this is a little bit dicey. Head through the secret door and climb down the rope. Examine the ground in the corner. You see broken glass plate, icebox, and lamp. Right, okay, so we need to go through the secret door. Where was the secret door? Secret door? There was the secret door. And yeah, and it was going through like all of the kind of, or what, you know, what had convicted her and all that kind of stuff. And like, there was quite a lot of circumstantial evidence that she was guilty, but there was like... Equally, oh god, the nurse. Yeah, I don't know what her name was, but like, equally, there was a lot of fucking...
A sack of crude salt.
There we go. Search tunnels complete. Lucy Letby, that was it. Yeah, that's her. And like, yeah, it went through like what they kind of had on her or whatever, and I gotta be honest, it wasn't bulletproof. Right, so that should have given me another. Was that giving me, like, another little mission? Right, so that's saying... Alright, take the broken glass, the icebox, and the lamp. Right, I think I did that. Walk down the corridor, right. I think I've got that. Ice maker. Oh yeah, and I got the lamp so that we could see where we were going. Right, so it says we've done here. I still think she's done it. Yeah, it was... Right, this was the thing. When we went through after this documentary, like me and Pops were talking about it, right? And I was like, there is a lot of circumstantial. Like, there's a lot of circumstantial. But there's nothing that's, like, definitive. Like, yeah, it was definitely fucking her. It's all kind of like, well, you know, she was the only one that was on during the whole time. That these kids, there was a big spike in deaths. She was the only one that was on during the spikes in every single death. And when she was on nights, they were dying on nights. So they moved her from nights to days, and then they stopped dying on the nights and started dying during the daytime. And it was just loads of like, and then they you know, terminated her, and then they all stopped dying. So I'm like, yeah, that's kind of open and shut, but it's not. Because if there was, say, for example, a baby-killing serial killer who was there in the hospital, that wasn't her, then, well, as soon as like that, the sort of finger of blame was being pointed at her, if they were smart, as soon as they would stop, and then they would wait, and then they were like, aha, you see, more evidence, and then they could just go off and start killing somewhere else, couldn't they? So it's like, while it is a little unfortunate, it is like quite damning, it's not enough. So like by the end of it, me and Pops was like 50-50 at best. I was still like 70-30, she fucking did it. Like 70-30. But I'm like, 30 is a big fucking, that's a big margin. And I'm like, I'm not sure I could convict. I'm not sure that that's beyond a reasonable doubt. You know what I'm saying? Like 30% she didn't do it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty fucking likely she did. I would say it's more than likely that she did. But I'm not 100% on that. I think she's as guilty as sin too. But the case was ropey. Yeah, that's the thing. The case is was very ropey. I'm like I haven't got an alternative theory, an alternative proposal, other than, yeah, she fucking done that. But it's like, I don't know that the case is strong enough that I'm like, yes, that's, you know what I mean? I was like, But anyway, right, okay, finally connect. Silver weapon. Unexplained clue. Ice weapon. Oh, we haven't got ice weapon, have we? Because we haven't been able to do the... All we've got is champagne. So how do we make the ice weapon clue? I need to be able to make the ice weapon clue. How do I do that? What the fuck? I think I might have fucked this, you know? I don't know how I might have fucked this, but I think I have. I need to watch whatever this is. Yeah, it's I don't know what it's called. I don't know if you'll even get it because it was a British woman that did it. But yeah, it's a Lucy Letby thing about what is it? Have you seen anything about David Fuller case in Tunbridge Wells? That shit was fucked up. David Fuller at Tunbridge Wells. The names ring a bell. I don't know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but it does ring a bell. Yeah, you see, look, at this, it's like, who killed... as far as this is concerned, I've got everything and I've done everything. It's not telling me that there's anything missing. Which is somewhat of a problem. No, I didn't mean to do that. I think we might have to convict the wrong person here, just for shits and giggles. Added to my watch list on Netflix. Alright, okie dokie. Yeah, it's only like, it's not long. It's literally only it's only like an hour and a half.
Archaeological finding.
Like, I hope I'm not gonna have to like to complete these. I hope I'm not gonna have to like follow a walkthrough every single time just to make sure I get everything.
Archaeological findings.
And that
Clay pots with numbers inscribed upon them.
because this seems to be sort of making out that like when I did the silver thing, before doing that I had to do I had to make it in salt.
Used by archaeologists.
I had to make it out of ice first
Used by
to see if it could be done. So I hope it's not like, well, no, you made it out of silver, so now it's broken, and that's that, you know. I don't pay much attention to murder cases. Do you not? Oh, love me some good real murders. I don't know if there's any documentaries on it, but I've listened to a podcast on it, and it made me feel a bit sick. Yeah, which one was it? What, like, broad strokes, just so that I can sort of try and remember what it was.
an ice bucket to keep the champagne chilled. An ice bucket. Champagne for a special occasion. Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Like, have I missed something with this?
An ice bucket to keep... These lenses are for my own...
The maintenance guy at the hospital who was accused, who was accessing the mortuary to do things with dead bodies. Oh, right. Yeah, so I don't... Yeah, right. I think the reason why I remember this is because you told us about it. I don't think I remember anything. I don't remember hearing about it. Heading to lurk mode. If I miss anything, I hope stream goes well. Okay, don't worry. Thanks a lot for coming anyway, Anya. Thank you so much. I will watch your short before the end of today. I do apologise, like I say, it's been a little busy since I finished work. When I get like signal, it was rushing round until now. So I will watch it once I've done. But thanks for coming and hanging out. But yeah, Nugs, I think the reason I know what you're on about is because you mentioned it. You've mentioned it before. Yeah, I don't think I...
Baths are becoming sinister.
Hello, sir. Is he related to you and Pip?
All these events are bad for the baths.
What?
These baths are becoming sinister.
Sinister? No, maybe not, no. Right, what are we fucking missing? Right, what links was champagne? Where do we link champagne? Because that's the only... I think that's the only clue that I'm missing, that I've got unaccounted for at the moment, is champagne. So what links with champagne? Oh dear. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can get everything lined up so that we can convict someone, but it's just it won't be the right person. Mortuary sounds so British. Mortuary, yeah. What do they got? Oh, they call it morgue, don't they? In the US, don't they? That's what they're called. Yeah, that's what we call them, mortuaries. Yeah, yeah, rather than morgue. But yeah, I don't think you'd almost never hear anyone say mortuary on TV because it's an Americanism that they use morgue, isn't it? Right. Right. Okay. Right. So I need to see what we're linking with. What do we reckon, people? Should we just like convict someone and move on and do the next case? Or do you want me to actually try and work this, well, not try and work out, but try and hunt through and work out what I've missed so we can get the right guy? Or should we just convict someone and move on? I hear morgue and mortuary. Most businesses will use mortuary in their name. Morgues feel more like in conversation. Alright, okay. Alright, okay. Yeah, so I've done that. Okay, head through, blah, blah, blah. Mold form, strange wound, yeah, glass for okay, silver knife, salt and ice glass, okay, this will give you an option, create. Yeah, you see, this is a problem. I think I've actually backed myself into a corner here. I don't think I can actually complete this. I think I might have done fucked up. Because it's saying when you're at Baker Street and you do the and you make the ice, you make the what's it thing, you make the silver knife, it says you have to do the ice dagger first. But I haven't got the ability to do an ice dagger. Ah! Did I have to do that? Create an ice knife. Fucking hell. Right, okay. Convict the wrong person. No, I've just solved it. I've just solved... Well, not solved it, Spaghetti, but I've just done the... I've just done what I needed to get him to make the ice knife. So once we've done that, once we've done the ice knife, I'll have everything I need to set it up to convict the right guy. Sorry, I hope I didn't flash you there. I don't think it went much past the navel, so that should have been outside a shot. I'd hate to have flashed a boob on fucking on YouTube and get into trouble. Right.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold.
Okay.
If I wish to shape the ice knife, then I need to pour water inside the mold.
Okay. Water.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
Oh, terrific. Right.
Holmes, look. The temperature is reducing.
Now what? Oh, hang on. Wait there. I'm going to fucking read this because I've only got fucking 4 attempts, apparently. Okay, so pour the water into, examine the ice cream maker with the ice brick. Take the ice pick and use it on the pick and pour the ice into the ice cream maker. Watch the temperature on the right. The bar will rise and eventually stop displaying an equal sign. Now take the ice and pour it into the ice. The ice bar will now lower until it displays the equal signs again. Note, if you take too long in adding the ingredients after the equals appears, the temperature will begin to rise again. Ah, this will fail the experiment. Okay. Right. Let's reset. Right. So we need to add the water.
Ice, salt, and then the mixing. It should be elementary. We need to reach minus 20 degrees Celsius to fully freeze the water inside the mold. Before beginning, I must remember that I have enough ice and salt for no more than 4 attempts.
Right, okay, now we do the ice on the ice pick.
Holmes, look.
We do that.
The temperature.
And now we have to add this when that equals. Okay. Okay, and that should hopefully get us down to minus 20.
Excellent. Now we must check to ensure that it is adequately frozen. An ice weapon for a cold-blooded murder. An ice knife. A surprising and yet a very brilliant idea.
It's the perfect weapon. It enables one to kill a man and then
It melts.
the only trace it leaves is a small puddle on the ground.
There we go, and that's why his blood was so watered. And there we go, and that's all of the clues we need to get the right guy. Lol, Simon. Why, what did Simon say? Where did I miss something? Mortuary sound British. Why? Has he put something in... has he put something in Discord or something? Have I missed the lols in Discord? Oh no. Right. Anyway, right, let's get back to the answer. Add salt to water to make it cooler. It turns the liquid to soil, right, and turns the liquid to soil under pressure. I mean, yeah, I've got it. I know. It's sorted. I've done that. Right, okay. So now we're at the very end. Right, okay. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Right, let's get the final fucking conclusion. Right, finally. So, silver weapon. Unexplained clue. We've got that. Ice weapon. Is that here? Ice weapon. We've got ice weapon. Okay. Method is ice knife. Yes, got that. Garrow's weakness. Garrow's weakness. Hello, Amo Jamo. How are you doing? Looks like something out of Skyrim. It had this has had a lot of similar aesthetics to Skyrim. Yeah, it has. You are indeed right. Garrow's weakness. Brinkthorn's humiliation. Right. Whoop. Valuable secret. Pimpkin's hope. And then we've got motive is stop takeover. No. Yeah, that's right. Garrow's weakness. There we go. This will lead you to the deduction that Blinkthorn is guilty using an ice knife. Yes. Blinkhorn is... Right, select the yellow orb. Yeah. And we are going to condemn him. Confirm. Yeah, no worries. Done. Right, that's that one solved. I'm a fucking smart cookie, me. I'm the smartest of the Sherlock Holmeses. I've gone into my mind palace. And I've used my mind palace called Google, and
I'm feeling rather uncomfortable. Why have I been put into these cuffs?
Because you're a fucking murderer.
You had better get used to them, Mr. Blinkhorn. They are your reward for the murder of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe.
What? No, that's a lie.
It is regrettable, for you are a talented archaeologist. I will request that you are placed in a prison where you are unable to dig an escape tunnel. That is, of course, if they decide that you shall live. You, the consulting detective who salutes your intelligence in performing the perfect crime. Yes, but also the gentleman who detests your motivation.
BRB, gotta sort the dogs. Alright, no worries, Snuggies. Have fun.
The golden knife. How?
I also like to dig, you see.
Yeah, have fun, Nuggies. Don't forget who's the boss.
There's always someone willing to steal your credit, wouldn't you say? And there was the chance of a lifetime. You had to take it. It was not to be shared. But now I am here, and there is no one who will stop the trend of justice, Mr. Blinkhorn. Goodbye.
Oh, there we go. All done. Yeah, we're going to accept that. We'll accept the decision. Continue. Right.
Not a word. Into your clothes and come.
Into your clothes and come? Did he just say into your clothes and come?
I've just received a note from Inspector Lestrade. A letter from
I think he just gave Watson an instruction there.
whenever he has asked for my assistance, it has always turned out to be entirely justified. I fancy that every one of his cases has found its way into your collection.
Yes, they all seem worthy of...
However, I regret your fatal habit of looking at everything from the point of view of a story instead of a scientific exercise.
Holmes, you...
I beg your pardon, I digress. It would be much better to examine this letter than to try to convince you.
Right. So we've got to look at this whole letter. Right. Examine the telescope. Yep, she's still there. Right, okay. So we have to, he said, examine the letter. A colossal scandal in high society. A well-known, a remarkable archaeologist, the pride of the nation, Sir Rodley Bincliffe. Yeah, I know, I just did that. That's fine. I don't need to know about my amazingness. Right. No escape for the London police. A grotesque murder of the former Captain Pt5, known as Private. All right, okay. Yeah, so this I've resolved that. That's fine. I did that. Groovy. Oh, he's been sentenced to death. Right. Okay. What did the other guy get? The death sentence. Oh, okay.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
Dan's last brain cell is suffering right now. Wait, what are you on about?
On the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
On the table? Where's the letter?
The letter is on the table, Holmes.
I'm at the table. Which? There are many tables, Watson. There is a table there. There is a table there. You're at a table.
The letter is on the table, Holmes. You should take a look.
I don't know which table. Which table do you mean? That is not a table. That is not a table.
The letter is on
That is a bureau.
Take a look.
That is not a table. That is a writing desk. It is a bureau. It's not a table. Can get your facts straight. Jesus.
A wax seal with the monogram ED. I can tell from Lestrade's handwriting that he was in a hurry when he wrote this letter. The Brackenstall family coat of arms.
Dear Mr. Holmes, I shall be very glad of your immediate assistance. What? Case in point table. No, Spaghetti. No, was not table. Was not table. Different. There were many tables. The letter was not on a table. It was on a bureau or it was on a writing desk. It was not on a table. Brain cells working. I shall be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your, whereas it is something quite in your line. Except for, bureau. Yeah, it's a different thing. Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant. It is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Right, okay. What lady are we talking about? I shall be very glad of your immediate assistance in what promises to be a most remarkable case. It is something quite in your line, okay? Except for releasing the lady, I will see that everything is kept exactly as I have found it. But I beg you not to lose an instant, as it is difficult to leave Sir Eustace there. Right, who are these people? What do you mean release the lady? Why did you tie her up? Did she ask to be tied up? Did she like being tied up? Is this something you've always thought about doing? I would recommend you release her unless it's a game you like to play. Well, I don't know what's going on.
So, what is it, Holmes?
Promising, as always. It appears to be a case of murder.
So you believe that Sir Eustace is dead?
I should say so. Lestrade wouldn't have sent for me for less. His writing shows considerable agitation, and he is not an emotional man. These people belong to high society. The quality of the writing paper, the EB monogram, their coat of arms. The crime was committed before midnight.
Holmes, how can you possibly tell?
Well, it is all thanks to Lestrade. He wrote
Right.
a letter at 3:30 in the morning. Imagine the chain of events before that. The local police had to be called in.
Mm-hmm.
Scotland Yard was notified. Lestrade himself had to make haste there, and finally composed the letter he sent to me. All of that makes for a fair night's work.
It makes sense. Lestrade also speaks of the woman he released.
That seems to indicate that she had been held somewhere during the crime.
Mm.
Much time has been wasted. Let us find a cab and go to Abbey Grange immediately.
Immediately.
I live in hope of an interesting morning.
Mm-hmm. Right, okay, Abbey Grange. Let's go there for an interesting morning.
Mr. Holmes and Dr. Watson, here you are. I'm very glad that you have come.
Good.
Perhaps I should not have troubled you after all.
And why is that?
Lady Brackenstall has come to her senses.
Has she?
So clear an account of the affair that there is not much left for us to do. You remember that Lewisham gang of burglars?
What, the three Randalls?
Exactly. The father and two sons.
Right.
It's their work. They stole a silver service, which is of great value.
Okay.
Eustace Brackenstall is dead, then?
Yes. His head was knocked in with his own poker.
His head was knocked in with his own poker. He must have had a very long poker if he were able to knock his own head in with it.
She's in the morning room with her maid, Teresa Wright,
Where's the body of the deceased?
in the dining room. We haven't touched anything.
All right, I'm going to examine it.
He bashed his head in with his own poker. And then he tied up his wife. He tied up his lady. He tied her up, and then bashed him in with his own poker. Crikey!
More than Brackenstall.
Now, if that isn't a good night, I don't know what is.
Lord Ramsay Brackenstall. Baron Lyndon Brackenstall.
Baron Lyndon Brackenstall. These are all some very, very stern-looking people. Like, he looks like, well, I was gonna say remarkably like fucking what's his name, Darwin. He looks somewhat like Rasputin. I don't know, like he looks like the "Do you like skulls" meme. Lurking hurts so much, laughing hurts so much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Boop. Like, he bashed his head in with his own poker. His massive dong. Right, what are we doing? Open the door. Let's have a look. Oh, hello.
Ladies. allow me to
Ladies.
introduce
Hey, up.
My name is Sherlock Holmes. I'm assisting Inspector Lestrade in this investigation.
Mr. Holmes, I am the wife of Sir Eustace Brackenstall. We were married only a year ago.
Hmm.
I am sorry for your loss. Please accept my deepest condolences.
I suppose that it is no use my attempting to conceal that our marriage has not been a happy one. I fear that all would tell you that, even if I were to attempt to deny it.
Okay. Let's do some investigating. Fresh bruising. Anything else? Oh. Australian origins. Boobs. Elegant dress. Is that what we're going for as we caress over her breasts? We go, boobs. Elegant dress. Right, okay, fair enough. Oh, more bruising? Old bruises. A wedding ring. What are we missing? Like, this guy, like, he's just, like, constantly perving at her, just staring at her while she's sat there motionless. He's just, like, just going over her, going, elegant dress. Elegant dress. Like... She's like, are you okay, Mr. Holmes? And he's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was just thinking about your Australian origins. My mistake. Oh. What's that? Pale cheeks. Pale cheeks? How is that? Alright.
Can you describe to me the events of yesterday evening?
Is it really necessary? I have already told Inspector Lestrade all that happened.
Yes, madam, it is.
I will tell you then. Sir Eustace retired about 10:30. I sat in this room until after 11, absorbed in a book. Before I went upstairs, I entered the dining room to fetch a candle and... Oh God.
Oh God. Please, go on.
As I approached the French window, I found myself face to face with an elderly, broad-shouldered man who had just stepped into the room. Close behind the first man, I saw two others.
Right.
One of them struck me a savage blow with his fist.
Oh, crikey.
Unconscious to the ground.
And then?
When I came to myself, I found that they had secured me tightly to a dining room chair.
All right.
It was at that instant my unfortunate husband entered the room.
He fought with the intruders?
Yes, I think he had hurt them, for he was holding his stick.
He was all right.
He eventually succumbed.
Oh, no.
The elder one struck him a terrible blow with the book. I fainted and screamed. In my eyes, they had withdrawn, and my brave Teresa came to my assistance.
Did these three villains steal anything?
Yes, I found that they had taken the silver from the sideboard, but you can see for yourself in the dining room.
Right, okay.
You mentioned that your marriage was not a happy one. Was there anything specific that was troubling you?
He was not a nice man when he was drunk, and he suffered from dark moods, but nothing else.
The bruises on your hands are at least 1 week old. Your husband caused those bruises?
Oh, do you? Yes, he did. He was very angry at the time. Out of control. Again. Sir Eustace was a drunkard. To be tied to such a man for life is worse than death.
Your ladyship?
Oh. Oh, dear. Well, you did very well. You did very well. Good girl. Well done. Now, Teresa, what really happened?
Teresa, I would like to hear your testimony.
Certainly, sir.
And before we do that, we shall examine you. Wrinkles. It's not a great start. It's a little judgmental, but you know, okay. Fine dress? No, we're not noticing the fine dress. What we saw? Oh. Coffee stain. Alright, well, she's a maid. That would be expected. Oh, another coffee. Oh, that is a coffee stain. My mistake. Why? That seems odd that she would have coffee stains all down her. Like, why has that not been washed? Because this is the morning, so why has she not put a fresh one on? Handkerchief, vinegar smell. Caring. Oh, she put like vinegar on the woman's wounds, on Lady Fine Dress's wounds. They used to do shit like that, didn't they? Like newspaper and vinegar and shit for like injuries. Come on, what are we missing? What are we missing? See, that looks like blood to me, but I can't interact with it, so presumably it's not. Working hands, right? Okay.
As I sat by my bedroom window, I saw 3 men in the moonlight down by the lodge gate. It wasn't dramatic at the time, but if I'd known.
And then?
And it was more than an hour after that I heard my mistress scream. And down I ran.
More than an hour?
To the chair and him on the floor with his head smashed. That's all I know.
More than an hour? So they wouldn't... If you were intended on breaking in somewhere, tying someone up, bonking them on the head, nicking the silver, you wouldn't fucking hang around in sight of the property for a fucking hour, would you? That, my dear, is suspicious. Suspicious in the extreme. Right, so let's have a look. What else have we got? So we've got the Times. Family business booming. The Randall gang is back on the street. Coincidental, that, innit? That's coincidental. They just happen to have a copy of the Times on the table which describes the gang that we believe. If this tells them, right, if this has all of the details that they've just given us about, like, the guy, the elderly gentleman that was broad-shouldered or whatever, then we know they're up to fucking shenanigans. Less than a fortnight ago, this infamous family of burglars, the Randalls, as they are known, made their appearance by way of brutal but successful intrusions into some of the wealthiest homes in Sydenham. The police are already on their tail. However, the details of the crime are being kept confidential, including the names of the victims. A witness was able to provide a precise description of all 3 men. This was surely giving the police a chance to complete their profile of the family of delinquents. We would take the liberty of reminding our esteemed readers about the highly dangerous band and provide the full description as it is available at this moment. The gang has been in business for some considerable time, being a family of 3, a father and 2 sons. The elderly Jack Randall is a man in his 40s, already grey-haired, while of average height and build. Average height and build. She said he was broad. Being the mastermind behind the burglaries, he retains control over his sons, both of whom are close in age, but very different in appearance. The first son, William Randall, is tall and broad-shouldered. Has she read it and mixed up the clues? Has she read the article and misremembered the order of which one's which? William Randall is tall and broad-shouldered with a small, disproportionate head. Okay. He's got a wee little pea head. The younger brother, Melvin Randall, is of a somewhat weaker constitution and is as skinny as a rake. The gang is wanted not only for their frequent thefts and break-ins, but for the exceptional brutally pirate career. Exceptionally brutal pirate career they enjoyed before returning to England. Be alert, right, and may your valuables stay safe.
The description of the Randall gang provided by Lady Brackenstall is identical to the one
Well, it is and it isn't. Two women.
This photograph of Lady Brackenstall and her maid Teresa was taken at a port, but which one? So the lady and her maid
Oh, Rock of Gibraltar.
a year and a half ago on this ship.
Via Spain. Oh, when I say Spain, I mean our part of Spain.
A trapper's hut.
A trapper's hat. A trapper's hat. You can tell he's southern there by the way he pronounced hat. A trapper's hat. Picture. What are we missing? Scratches.
These scratches are most definitely made by the picture frame.
Ah. A safe.
This is Sir Eustace's safe. There may be something important inside. I must ask Lady Brackenstall to open it.
Right, so we already have a clue, don't we? Wow, from Australia, violent behaviour. Criminals identified. Randalls are well known, yeah. So that's not of any violent behaviour. Criminals identified. Violent behaviour? No, right, okay. It's a violent behaviour and Australia. I was tempted to link them just by nature, but we're not going to do that. We're not going to go there.
Lady Brackenstall, could you open this wall safe?
No, it is my husband's safe. I do not know the combination.
We have to open it. Your ladyship.
Oh, I like that. Your ladyship. I do like that, your ladyship.
Let us try to open this safe. This safe can be cracked. I only have to pay attention. The dial will vibrate when it is set to the correct number.
Right, okay. How do I... alright. Okay. Well, it... Okay, I mean this... This might take a while. Oh, hang on. There we go. There we go. And now... You can do it, Dan. Use those brain cells. Their brain cells have been used a lot today, I'll have you know. Not much for work, but, you know, they have been used a lot. They've been busy. They've been motoring. Ba-ding! Well, I would just like to say, whoever fucking made and designed that safe, they should definitely go out of business. Examine the safe. What do we have? Medical report. Your current physical and mental state is of great concern. There are several signs of hepatic decompensation. Hepatic decompensation. Okie dokie. The last time we met, your eyes were bloodshot and your skin was tinged with yellow. Oh, that's not good. There is a particular odour from your breath that is common in those suffering from liver damage. Then there is a lung abscess that have, okie dokie, leg cramps. Right, so he was messed up. Described to me causes of our nervous system, which in turn cause an excess of alcohol. Right, so he's drinking too much, including tremors, your liver. Right, okay. So he's very, very poorly. Pain in your left rib indicates, oh God. Which may lead to, right, so basically his humours are all out of whack. Okay. There are a number of treatment options. Right, so he's medically unsound.
It is common practice to keep one's valuables in a safe behind a painting. It should not really pose a challenge for a criminal.
You would have thought that they would have worked that out.
Antique coins, possibly of value, but they're scattered without care.
We're just going to leave that open, are we? So was that everything? Yeah, he was proper fucked, yeah.
Oh, what a horrible thing to have happened.
He just needs a cup of tea, yeah.
Sir Eustace's doctor speaks of his violent behaviour.
Yes, Sir Eustace was an extremely violent man. A detestable human being, to be more precise. It is true that he once threw a decanter at me, and all because I dared to stand up to him in defence of my mistress. Sly devil. God forgive me that I should speak of him so now that he's dead. But a devil he was, if ever one walked the earth. We met him only 18 months ago. She'd only just arrived in London. Yes, it was her first voyage. She'd never been from home before. And wonder with his title and his money and his false London ways. If she made a mistake, she has paid for it, if ever a woman did. She doesn't have any friends, so it was especially hard for her.
Yeah, okie dokie. This is no personal life and violent behaviour. No personal life and from Australia, yeah. So because she's come from Australia, she's got no friends. You would have thought with her coming from Australia, she would have just got a job working in a bar, wouldn't you? I mean, that's what they all do, isn't it? Violent behaviour. No, criminals identified, right, okay. This all smacks very much of you bonking the guy on the head and booping her in the face to make it look like a robbery. But for now, I will continue my investigation. Are you working hard there, Lestrade? Yeah. I don't know where Watson is. Ooh.
You should examine the body of Sir Eustace Brackenstall.
Thank you, Watson. You've been a great help. I will decide what I'm going to do. It's my name on the game, after all, and not yours.
These wine bottles are expensive and mostly from France.
Right.
These
White bottles are expensive, mostly from France.
This candlestick is valuable. It is interesting that it was not also stolen.
Indeed. Because if they tied her up, right, So they've tied her up, and they've gone to the you know, the efforts of tying her up, and they've whacked him over the noggin and killed him. And apparently they've been hanging around for an hour outside. They didn't think, once they'd, like, secured the crime scene, they're like, right, let's do our old burglarizing and our old robbering, right? They left this, they didn't crack the safe, they didn't even look for the safe. Why didn't they check?
An empty silverware box. It appears that the intruders have stolen the contents.
Yeah, I think we're going to find that. I think we're going to find the contents of that somewhere nearby. And why is all this broken?
A hunting scene.
A hunting scene. Oh. Oh, 3 glasses.
A decanter standing next to the open bottle. An inseparable pair indeed. Chateau Caron Ségur. French wine.
Right, okay, glasses. 3 glasses.
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
No visible beeswing?
There is beeswing at the bottom, as if the wine had not been decanted before being poured.
What in the fucking blue blazes is beeswing?
This glass has some wine traces, but no visible beeswing.
Beeswing?
It's rather strange that only one of these glasses has dregs of beeswing inside it, while the other 2 are clear.
Wine? Wine beeswing definition. What the hell is that? Wine beeswing is a light, translucent, filmy sediment of potassium bitrate, which forms in long bottle-aged wines, especially vintage and tawny port. All right, appearing as delicate flakes similar to beeswings. It is a positive indicator of a proper maturation rather than a fault. Ah, so beeswing is a good thing apparently. So it means that it's been matured correctly. Interesting, but matured in the bottle, which is so right. Okie dokie. So, and presumably you would only get that early doors. So, they've all had wine in, but only one had the beeswing. Interested.
A fur trader's cabin.
Don't mind me. Why does it keep telling me to look at the right button? Like as if I'm going to see something that I haven't already seen or that I can't see. I'm not sure what it's getting at here. Ah, is this the chair where she was tied up?
There's knots. That's interesting. This rope was handled by the murderers. We need a scent hound to follow their trail. I will take it with me.
Oh, right, okay. Well, that's not going to fucking... Go find Toby. Oh.
This is the chair that Lady Brackenstall...
Toby. Right. It's a nice chair. Where's it come from, though? Right, because if you look at all these chairs, none of them have got armrests. These are all like, you know, dining chairs. No arms rest. And we don't have any dining chairs on this side. And then there's just randomly this one with armrests on. Just kind of plonked. Like, where did they... Like, where did she come from? And, like, yeah. It's all a bit...
So, Watson?
I've never heard of beeswing before. No, neither have I.
Well, I can confirm that the death was instant. Sir Eustace was facing his blow to his head. There are no other apparent injuries.
Quite a large stick. A formidable weapon.
So if he'd got into a fight with these fellas, and there was 3 of them, and he's turned up with a stick, right? It strikes me that he probably would have at least got 1 hit in. You know, even if he was a little flaily and a little whatever, and a bit drunk, he probably would have got at least 1 hit in. So there should be other blood elsewhere.
He had therefore been in bed and did not have time to fully dress.
All right.
Barefoot.
Not necessarily. If the police ever fucking found my dead body and I was barefoot, they'd be like, barefoot, that means he was inside.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Could you turn the game audio up a little bit? Yeah, of course I can, emoji ammo. Yeah, just give me 2 secs. There we go. Let me know what that's like.
The head was cracked with the force of the blow.
Is that better, emoji ammo, or do you want a bit more?
That must be the murder weapon. It is covered in blood. Sir Eustace might have struck his head upon it while falling from the blow. That is one possible explanation.
Much better. Alright, okay. Mantelpiece. Piece of rope.
It appears that the bell rope was cut by someone taller than me.
Ah. What?
It appears that
Am I stood on the mantelpiece? Is that what's happening here? What's going on here? What? What's happening? So the bell rope was cut. Why would... I think we're going to be asking some questions. Right, okay. Bent poker and dead body. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're linked. Fireplace grate. Glass with bees wings. 2, right. Knotted rope. Right, dead body and fireplace grate, yeah. Glass bees wings and 2 glasses. Right, okay, so none of those are linked. Right, okay. I think we're going to go back and have a word with that maid and see if she'll shed any light on, like, the multiple glasses and the multiple glasses, and also the fact the beeswing thing.
this door leads to the upstairs bedrooms. Apparently the criminals did not venture there.
Ah, right, so the game developers haven't made that. Right, okay, fair enough. The game developers have not designed the upstairs of this building. Oh, you're back, Biscotti. Biscotti? Biscotti, that's a new one.
What do you know about Sir Eustace, Inspector? What was his reputation?
A charming man when sober, but an absolute demon when he was drunk. In such moments he was apparently capable of anything. Why, once he splashed fuel on Lady Brackenstall's dog and set it alight.
Fucking hell.
One day he threw a decanter of wine at Miss Wright's head.
The alcohol seemed to madden him.
To the point that we were forced to intervene several times to avoid a scandal.
It wanted to autocorrect Paschetti to pathetic. Oh, not accurate at all, Spaghettles. Not accurate at all. But welcome back, welcome back, Spaghettles. What a cunt, man. He fucking poured fuel on someone's doggo. What a twat. Oh, well, do you know what? Do you know what, guys? I've kind of given up with this one. I don't really care.
Please leave my Mary alone. She's... Please leave my Mary alone.
I'm pretty
She's
convinced.
suffered so much, she deserves some rest.
I'm pretty convinced you two done it. But I'm not really that bothered.
There are 3 glasses on the dining room table. I was wondering if...
Oh, I forgot. When I came to myself the first time, each of them had a glass in his hand. They might have been a father and his 2 sons. They talked together in whispers, and then they left.
Your ladyship?
Your ladyship. Right, so what have we got going on now? Investigate the murder. Right, okay, inspect the crime scene in the dining room. So there's still some stuff there. Collect Toby from Baker Street. Alright, okay, so there's still something I've missed in the dining room. Perform analysis on the piece of rope. Right, okay. What have we missed in here? Hello. She's a cheeky looking chap, isn't she? Look how happy she is. That's a bust if ever there was. Look at that. Hello. And he got a double. He liked it that much. We got a double one there.
Hunting scene.
A hunting scene. This guy has many hunting scenes.
A hunter's cabin.
A hunter's cabin. Oh, hunter's rifles.
Antique hunting weapons. Antique hunting weapons.
Are they valuable? No. We got anything else going on the table? Seems odd that they would do this, wouldn't it? They, you know, you waited an hour. I know I keep going over this, but you wait an hour in full visibility of the property. You then break in and do the, you know, do your crime, do the murdering. Then have a glass of wine each and have a chat. You only steal a little bit of silverware and leave some other valuable silverware there, and presumably some other valuable stuff. You randomly cut a cord. You don't explore the rest of the house, and you don't get this. You don't take the safe.
A deer hunt.
So this is, yeah. There's definitely hinky. Something is, as they say, rotten in Denmark with this.
A fur trader's cabin.
The death was instant.
All right, thank you, Watson. Very fucking helpful. Right. All right, let's examine this rope.
The rope was cut. The fibers at the end of the rope are smoothly cut. Let us try to find out what tool was used to cut the rope.
Okay, scissors. Okay, how do we... Ah.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Right. Cutters.
The fibers from this cut appear to be different.
Right, so it wasn't them. What else could it be? Oh, a knife.
If If I cut the rope with a knife, it matches the original.
Right, so it was done with a knife. Okay. Where's my doggo? There he is. Hello, dog wolf. Tick,
Come on,
Toby.
We need the best nose in the British Empire on this case. I agree with you, Toby, that Watson's shoe is preferable to Mrs. Hudson's cold cuts.
Okay. So now go back to Abbey Grange, I guess. Hey, look, we got a little Toby dog. We got a little Toby dog in our whatever this is, carriage thing. Who's a Toby dog? Toby dog. Oh wow. Oh, Toby vision. Toby vision. Woof woof doggo. Woof woof. Come on, Toby dog. Oh, this is good. So I like the way also, because he's like a basset hound, or like he's a bloodhound. He's not over quick, is he? Look how slow he's moving. Just like just toddling along. Little Toby vision just toddling along. Where'd it go, Toby? Where'd it go? Come on, sniff sniffs. Sniff sniffs. Oh, there it is. Oh man, guys, I might need your help with this. Oh no, there it is. It's like a green vapor on kind of a semi-green background. I can see it quite well there, but there were bits there where I was like, oh, I'm not sure where this is going now. Like red-green colorblind does not help. All right, woof woof. Good dog, Toby doggo.
Entered the shed for some reason when they were making off with the silverware.
I bet. Oh. Now what? Oh. And then after that, they went over here. There it is. It is hard to see, yeah. Oh, well, as long as you guys are having it difficulty to see it. Well, I suppose you're only at 1080p as well, and you've got all, like, stream artifacting going on as well. But, like, yeah, as someone that's red-green colourblind, following a green trail is not the ideal. Oh, sniff the well.
The scent leads to the well. I should check it.
Oh, are you back, Nuggies? Are you back? Did you sort the doggos out? We got anything else? We are a doggo now. Anyway, sorry, we are a doggo now. More games need more dogs, definitely. Sniff the wall. He is indeed. Toby is indeed cute. He is the bestest of doggos in this game. I do like basset hounds. I do like them.
Left the house through the French window.
They did. Ooh, fucking hell.
Shed, then across to
the well.
Before fleeing by climbing over the wall. I wonder why they chose such a winding route.
Well, we will have to investigate, won't we, Sherlock? First of all, let's inspect the well. Where's the well gone? There it is. Bestest detective ever.
There's something glittering at the bottom there, but how can I reach it?
With the bucket? No.
If only I had something with which I could lift that object.
So we need a rope.
If only I...
Right, did you miss much? Okay, so, I don't know. We'd convicted that guy, hadn't we? So in this one, yeah, we were just about, weren't we? We were just about to deal with it. So we turned up at this house. Geezer that owned it was a poorly guy, very ill because he drank and was really violent, and by the sounds of it, an absolute fucking cunt. The story is that the woman... his wife, who was a battered wife, heard some noise in the night, came down, was confronted by these three fellas, got bonked on the face, and then got tied up. Then her husband comes down, the drunk guy. He had a scrap with the three guys. They bashed his head in and then left him for dead. They then had a glass of wine each, and then stole the silverware. But they left a shitload of other silverware, and he didn't tap his safe, loads of other stuff that was, like, valuable. And also, the maid, while she was there, she saw three gentlemen hanging out outside the property for, like, an hour beforehand. Just, like, hanging around, mooching. And what else have we got? I think that was it for important clues so far. Oh, and also, yeah, that we're currently working theory is that there's this gang of burglars that are famous who were violent, and they fucking did it. It was them. And because, but also there just so happened to be an article on the side explaining all about those three guys. So, you know, with all of the details that they provided. So it's a bit stupid, really. A hook!
This hook might be useful.
It might indeed.
Small gardening tools, nothing of great interest. Bags of seed. Some empty bags were recently moved.
Okay.
Bags of seed.
Oh,
This old
suitcase.
suitcase sounds hollow. It must be empty.
Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Terrific. So not a clever cover story for murdering your husband then? No, not the best. But the more I've heard about this guy, I am somewhat tempted to fail this one because he sounds like quite the wrong un. So I'm not 100%, you know, worried about like not solving this one.
If only I had...
Can we not use the hook? I've just got a hook. Like, how do I use combine? An old hook was found in the garden shed. Yeah? I want to use the hook with the well.
There's something glittering. There's some...
Ah, right, okay. Oh, let me guess. Look, it's the silver that was missing, is it?
Silverware.
Colour me
Coincidence.
the colour me surprised.
The Brackenstall coat of arms. It appears that we have found the stolen silverware.
Colour me surprised. Right. Sharp knife and knotted rope. Yeah, we know that that was used to cut that. Silverware, right. Inspector's tail, violent behaviour. Yeah, that all matches up. Is that it? Have we got all of the clues now? Like if I go to investigate the murder at Abbey Grange, inspect the crime scene in the dining room. Right, what are we missing? What are we missing then? Right, let's have a look. Sailor's background, yeah, so that would make sense with the sharp rope. Domestic violence, yeah. No acquaintance. Lady Bracknell's married Sir Ustinov shortly after arriving in England. Right, okay. Acquainted with the sailor. Oh, of course, she probably would know the sailors, wouldn't she? She might actually already know them because they were sailors, weren't they? 3 people. There were 3 people drinking wine out of the glasses. One of the 3 probably prefers wine with bees' wings. 2 people were drinking wine out of the glasses. The remaining glasses were... Alright, okay. The remaining glasses with the bees' wing consists solely of dregs from the other 2 glasses. What? Okay, so I don't know what we're doing with that. Yeah, it's an imitated robbery, if ever it was. Yeah, the Randall gang is blamed for fake robbery. The death of Sir Eustace could have been due to an accident strike to the head. Nah, he was battered over the head with a fucking poker, I reckon. Well, we have a Y. It seems to think that there's something else to investigate, but we need to, there's definitely something missing in here that we haven't spotted, because it says we still need to investigate this. Right. Okay. What have we missed here? The poker?
That must be the murder weapon.
Can we not, like, examine it anymore? We just have to go, that must be the...
Quite a large stick. A formidable weapon.
That's not the first time I've heard that. maybe not with that accent. Maybe not a guy saying it, but you know.
Quite a large stick. A formidable weapon.
Anyway. Right. He was cracked over the head with his own poker. Oop. Right.
Was cracked with the force of the blow.
Have we got anything else to go on here? Come on. Just so you know, I'm currently multitasking and seeing lots of cleavage. Just so you know, I'm currently multitasking and seeing lots of cleavage. I mean...
That must be...
What? Okay. That's an interesting... That's an interesting statement there. Whose cleavage? You... The text? Like...
It is covered in blood.
What are we missing in here? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it for a 3rd time, just because that was fucking amazing.
Quite a large stick, a formidable weapon.
I'm looking for gifts for some redemptions. Since you asked for more boobs. Oh, really? Oh, thank you, Spaghetti. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. There's going to be more redemptions. I'll wait. Once I've got over that 1,000,000, I will be redeeming boobs aplenty.
This candlestick is valuable.
Like literally every. It's like it's only like 3,000 for a redemption, isn't it?
These wine bottles.
And I'd just like to clarify that the boobs are not just for me. I'm sure Nuggies would like to see boobs, and girls like to see boobs. Yes, and I keep asking, would Dan like this? Would Eden? Yes, there we go. Oh, 5,000 actually. So I've got nearly 1 million. So let's have a look. So 1 million. I'll wait till I've got 1 million. Divided by 5,000. It's 200 sets of boobs. That's a lot of redemptions. That is a lot of redemptions. Absolutely. Oh, yeah, and I was going to say, and Nuggies has got like 1 million as well. So if the two of us combined, it's like 1,000 pairs of boobs. Like, you're not going to be able to do shit spaghetti, like, literally every 2 minutes. Right, is there anything else we can see here? Anything I'm missing? I have over 1 million. Yeah, so we can tag team it, Dan. There we go. Me and Nuggies on the same page. Boobs for days. Boobs. Oh, what YouTube channel was that? They used to do that. Can you not, like... there is a cooldown. Thank you very much. I know, but for boobs, can you not maybe just, like, remove the cooldown just... I think you definitely need a very long fucking cooldown and a stoppage on the fucking speaking in Spanish. Whoever that geezer is that just immediately makes you speak in Spanish or whatever. You don't do the reverse controls anymore either, do you? That might be quite interesting in Cult of the Lamb. Like, I'd not noticed that guy doing that, or was it girl? I can't remember what it was. I'd not noticed it until it popped up in Pop's mod chat, and then I was just like, and then it was like literally, I was just like, oh yeah, I see now, yeah, fucking terrific. I increased it to be an hour's cooldown. Wow. Right, let's get up the walkthrough again. Right, what are we doing? The Abbey Grange affair. Right, what have I missed? So do all of this. Abbey Grange, blah, 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 blah. Baker Street. Okay, examine the rope. I've done that. Abbey Grange, follow through the garden. Look inside. Okay. You will be prompted to make these deductions. Alright, okay. Alright, have we got these deductions? Let's have a look. 2 people. And then make the following deductions. 2 people. Imitate robbery. Yep. Randall's blamed. Yeah, I've got that. Poke about. Yeah. Murderous visitors. Yeah, I've got that. Domestic violence. I've got domestic violence. Sailor's background. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've got sailor background. And acquainted with sailors. Okay. This will give you the task. Look for the sailors. Head into the house and speak to one of the lady bracken. Alright, okay. Oh my god, yes, that's so... Yeah, that annoys me so much, yeah. I disabled the reverse for Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, very clever, very wise. I nearly lost my shit when I did it in Stardew. And as I was like, that won't go over well in Cult of the Lamb. Yeah, just like Spaghetti, just losing. Because I've not... You're so calm, Spaghetti. Like, and I do... that's not like... I'm not like... That's... you are like so calm and so chill. And such kind of a relaxing, soothing person. Like, I get stressy as fuck on my streams on numerous occasions. You will, yeah, what with you all being here on the regs, you will know that I'm not afraid to vent and to you know, describe my displeasure, but you're so chill. It would be quite funny to watch you absolutely lose your shit at Cult of the Lamb because your fucking controls were reversed. That would actually be quite funny for me. Her Spanish voice is sexy though. It is sexy. I'm not gonna lie. But you know, I don't know. Yeah, I suppose there is that. There is that offset. It is a bit of an offset, but it's still more. I would describe it as more annoying than an offset. I agree. It is sexy, Nugs, but when it's just right at the beginning of a stream, yeah, exactly. It's annoying. Yeah. But yeah, I would love to see fucking. I think that's what you need to do, fucking Spaghetti. I think we need to get you playing like some proper frustrating games. We'll get you some games on emulation that are jank as fuck, and yeah, we'll just watch you lose your shit. That's what I want to see. That I want to see Nugs fucking. I want to see. Sorry, I want to see. I want to see Spaghetti just fucking fuming, just absolutely spitting feathers. Why is it fucking like this? Why? Who the fuck signed off on this? Why are you making me play this? I just think that'd be funny. Because, like I say, because she's so chill, you know.
We found your mistress's silverware.
Oh, that's good news. You really are as clever as they say.
Indeed.
Lady Bracknell, do you know any sailors?
We found your silverware, Lady Brackenstall. It had not been taken very far.
Is that true? I am very thankful to you, Mr. Holmes.
Your ladyship?
I do like that. Your ladyship. Right, okay. Safe, so... Let's say I'm not moaning, just telling you what I find annoying. Yeah, we're not annoying. Yeah, we're not moaning, we're just... I will shut up now. Right, let's... okay, so what are we doing? Inspect the crime scene. Search for possible sailor suspects. How exactly do you want me to search for possible sailor suspects? Oh, so we've solved this, yeah. Riddle of the Rose, yeah, that's the ones we've solved. Souvenirs. We've got a harpoon. We've got a train whistle. And we've got a silver dagger, right? Okay. Ah. We'll meet in the current case. Lady Bracknell. Not quite 25. As wealthy Australian, yeah, probably. Yeah, okay, gravy. And seldom ventures outside. Right. I was slightly losing my shit with Pikmin when it was on stream with Pops. And I wasn't even the one playing it. Yeah, I should probably watch that stream back, to be honest. I should probably watch it back because I watched... that was when I think it was Simon round. And we were just in here playing games, I think, if I remember correctly. So I don't think I actually watched much of that stream. Right, we've got to search for the possible sailors. Do you know any sailors?
Inspector, I have recovered the stolen silverware.
You are a wizard, Mr. Holmes. And where is it?
In the garden well.
Excuse me?
Unique, isn't it?
Rather absurd. What is the point of stealing silverware and then throwing it down into a well?
Perhaps it was used as a temporary hiding place. Or simply the thieves wanted to get rid of it. It is up to us to solve this mystery.
Right.
A fur trader's cabin.
What are we missing? Yeah, a hunting scene. Is there anything up here? Oh, I might have to look at the walkthrough again. I don't like looking at walkthroughs for puzzle games. I would literally just work this out and brute force it, but I want to keep the stream moving. You know what I mean? Search for the rock. Yeah. Use the newspaper by the fireplace. Oh, right. Okay, so I need to go back to Baker Street. Okay. Right. Okay, fair enough. I could never play Pikmin, as I would throw my Switch. Yeah, it does. I think it did look a little tricksy, but I mean, you know, it is kind of what's the word? It's an old game, you know. Search for Rock of Gibraltar. Right. Okay. So newspapers. Crikey. Rock of Gibraltar. Rock of Gibraltar, 1893. Right, okay, so let's go through to 1893. East Africa Company. Bencliffe's Mummies. Rock of Gibraltar arrival. I think you did watch because Pops got you to come and try and reconfigure the controller at one point. Ah, right, so, okay. Yeah, so maybe I did watch that one. Maybe it was the... Because didn't you do a couple? I think maybe one was members, wasn't it? There was one that definitely I didn't watch because I was with Simon, wasn't I? So yeah, maybe that was the one that I did watch. Ah, yeah, because she couldn't work out how to do the throwy thing. Yes, I did watch the Pikmin one, yeah. It was the other one. I'm back, but I'm relisting, so I'm like 6 minutes behind. I'll be caught up in a few. Okay, all right. You haven't missed any much in the past 6 minutes, I'll be honest with you. Okay, arriving at the Rock of Gibraltar. The Rock of Gibraltar, a bulk carrier from Adelaide, Southampton, from the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, Concard Building, James Street, London, has returned from a 6-month voyage through India, New Zealand and Australia. Oh, hitting all of the sites of the Empire. All the sites of the Empire. The Animal Crossing one was the members one that I missed. Right. Okay, right. Fair enough, yeah. Okay. The ship brought to England Miss Mary Fraser, the heiress of the Fraser family, owning land and tin mines in Australia. This reportedly beautiful young lady is presently engaged to Sir Eustace Brackful, one of the wealthiest gentlemen in Kent.
Here it is.
Right, yeah, I've read it. Okay, sweet. Now what? Ah, right. The address of the Rock of Gibraltar ship owners. We can find clues. We can find the crew list there. Right, okay.
The shipping company, the Adelaide, Southampton, London line, and its address. Interesting. It must be the place where they keep the records, including the one for the crew of the
Right.
Rock of
What do I need to do now?
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard, they'll give it to you without any problems.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
What? Right. Call in the specialist. Hang on, what have I missed? Okay, From, okay, the newspaper, blah. Approach the window and call for Wiggins. Once Wiggins returns, examine the register. Right, okay.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
One, no worries, Pip. I get annoyed with it, to be honest, but actually get easily annoyed, so I never know if it's just me. And also, new redemption. Game redemption that will make me lose my shit. Okay.
There will be half a guinea for every one of you. I need the crew list of the Rock of Gibraltar in 1893 and their current employment.
I'm straight on it, Mr. Holmes.
Do you really think they'll find it, Holmes?
My secret police is better than the Yard in many ways.
3 hours later. And what was he doing for those 3 hours?
Here it is, Mr. Holmes. But we can't take it back. It's too risky.
Put it on the table. I'll take care of it. Good work, young Wiggins.
Are we going to pay him or put it on the table? That's not a table. That's not a table, Wiggins. And that, where has he gone? Where's the other fucking smarmy cunt? Where has he gone? There he is. You are supposed to be a fucking educated man. Him, little Wiggins, I understand. But you are an educated man. This is not a table. This is not a table. This is a bureau. This is a writing desk. It is different. You see how it has like drawers along the side, a space for your chair. It has the things up the side and the top there. Bureau, table, 4 legs, flat top, table. You see, look, and square and number of legs are not important. Single leg, center leg with a thing, round, table, no edge. Look at difference. Writing desk. Drawers on the side, place for chair, things to write, right, bureau, not fucking table.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know anyone in England. This must mean that someone on this list is our mysterious visitor.
Right, okay.
And these are the lists of the senior officers of the Adelaide, Southampton, London Line ships. Let us find out who was in London upon November the 7th.
Right, okay. Are we just matching? Oh, wow, this might take a while. So what have we got? Chile. Well, we've got Chill, Crocker, Southwold, Woods, Walker, Wellington's. Right, okay. Graham Jacobs, extra. Woods. Ernest J. Woods, there's one.
This list shows the senior officers of the Rock of Gibraltar, on which Lady Brackenstall and her maid made their voyage. Lady Brackenstall does not know...
Dan at 2 times speed.
This must mean...
Complaining about writing desk and tables is hilarious. I'm just fucking... Just all things like that, just they bug me, you know? You know, there's so much about this game, so well researched, so well done, beautiful, marvellous, well done, lads, you know, and then they go and make a schoolboy error like that about not knowing the difference between a table and a fucking bureau. God damn it. Anyway, how do I actually do this? What were you saying about you losing your shit earlier? I can't imagine you doing that. Yeah, I just, you know... Cool as a cucumber.
I don't think that this sailor has any connection to the case.
No, I don't. It's this guy, Woods, here, second officer.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Alright. Right, okay. Departed London there. Alright, okay, Chill. Charles Chill, he's there.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
Hang on, right, okay, so who are we missing? We've still got Crocker, Southwold, Walker and Whittington. Duncan, right, Crocker, Jack Crocker.
Mr. Jack Crocker was in London upon the date of the crime, and he is due to depart in 2 days.
Convenient. Right, who else do we have? So, we're missing Southwold, Walker, Whittingham and something else, right. Pinchford, Sanders, Leanders, Walker. Thomas Walker.
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Yeah, what about Herbert Whittington?
This officer is still at sea, therefore he cannot be involved.
Yeah, get it right, game designers. Jeez, yeah. I'm not right. If they said, Sherlock, you need to look through the window, and you're like, okay, and you went to the window and you couldn't look through the window, and you went to a different window and looked through the window and you couldn't look through the window, and then there was like a, I don't know, like a hatch or like a door, like a barn door, and that was like, you know, like a fucking whatever, and you had to then look through the door, and he was looking at you, you'd be like, that's not a fucking window, what are you on about? That's a door. I'm just fucking livid. Right, anyway, we're still looking for Southwold and Portaledge. Right. Southward.
This officer is
Still at sea.
Therefore he cannot be involved.
So now we're only looking for Portaledge. Where's Portaledge? Where are you, my good man? Portaledge, there he is.
This officer was on a ship that sailed half a month ago. He wasn't in London at the time of the crime.
No, so it's Jack Crocker.
Captain Jack Crocker is our mysterious visitor. He was the only one around at the time of the murder.
Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. Task: inspect the crime scene, right? Call Jack Crocker to confront him. Well, I think we're a little fucking soon to be doing that, aren't we? Have we got anything else we can do? Right. Okay, so yeah, so we've done all that on the final page. Speak with Wiggins and he'll bring Captain Crocker to Baker Street. Okay. Complete the character portrait. Okie dokie. Confront him about the sailor's knots for more information. And it's now time to make your final deductions. Damn. Okay, so we've rattled through this one.
This Crocker, do you think...
It would be interesting to meet him. Our young friend should be able to find him.
Wiggins?
Wiggins, could you find a way to bring this Captain Crocker here to us?
Here? Holmes, that could be dangerous.
No problem, Mr. Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Hello there.
Informed that you were looking for me, and
Oi.
I'd like to know why.
I'd like to know why.
It is important that we talk. You will soon understand why.
Speaking the Queen's English? Oh... Yeah, it would have been the Queen's English then, wouldn't it? Clear look, he's an honest chap. He has a beard. Strong build. Like, why does this make me laugh? Am I a child? I did the same with the women as well, when it was like, it highlighted around her boobs to, like, you know, fine dress. And like now we're just kind of hovering around his cock. Like, why does this make me laugh? Like why am I a child? I don't... Newspaper ink. Okay. Okay, what else are we picking up down here? Shoes. Clean boots. That's, I don't know if that's odd for a sailor or not. Oh, he has a sea knife.
You are acquainted with Lady Mary Brackenstall, are you not?
Yes, I think I do remember her. From
Peen.
when I was first officer, but I still don't see...
It seems your relationship went beyond that of mere passenger and first officer.
How dare you?
Indeed, how reckless a feeling is love, particularly if one is prepared to commit a murder in its name.
Explain yourself this instant.
You are aware that the murder made the headlines of the morning press. You read the newspaper report, but to your dismay, found it much fabricated. Once you learned that I wanted to see you, you came straight away. You needed to know what I had found.
You... and what do you know?
That evening, you were with Lady Brackenstall,
Despite the danger.
I'm not afraid, Mr. Holmes. Besides, all of this is just guesswork.
You would be right if there was no evidence.
What then?
Lady Brackenstall was tied to a chair on the night of the murder. And it was you who tied her up.
You call that evidence?
Sailor's knot.
Yes, as she was tied with a sailor's knot. Your handiwork.
Like he's the only sailor in the British Empire.
Who's done it. That proves nothing, Mr. Holmes. I'm not the only sailor in London right now.
That's true.
Your theory is flawed anyway. On the night of the murder, I was aboard the Sharp. I was supervising the repair of a porthole.
At night?
It was an emergency. There was a leak. You can ask the ship's carpenter. He can confirm.
I'm sure that he can.
Perfect. In that case, we have nothing more to talk about. Good evening, gentlemen.
Holmes, what should we do now? Would you like to check his alibi?
Nah.
No.
He'll
There's
no doubt he'll say
that
it.
These men will testify in his favor, and there will be no way to check.
So, what then?
So, we must work with what we have. We have all the puzzle pieces.
Right, okay,
Now
so...
I understand why you dissected the bell rope.
Okay, right. This will lead you to the deduction that Rand... Right, okay. Confront the sailor, right, okay. It's now to say... Right. This will lead you to the deduction that the Randalls did it. Yeah, we know they didn't. Alright, okay. This will lead you to the deduction that there was a domestic incident showing yellow orb. Do not confirm. Right, so the final connection. So 2 people, blah, blah, blah. Okay. This will lead you to the deduction that Captain is the killer. Select yellow orb and view the deductions. Okay. This will trigger a scene with the Captain where he will attempt... Okay. I won't read that out. Right, okay. So here we go. Let's get that, and we'll get this wrapped up. Hey, we've done all right. We've got another one done, and I only had to look up a few things. All right, okay. So we connect to Captain Crocker's statement. Right, okay. So we need 2 people. Yeah. Imitate robbery. Yeah, we've got that. Randall's blamed. Yeah, well, we knew that from day one. Poker blow. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Murderous visitors. Yeah. Domestic violence. Yeah, we got that. Sailor's background. Oh yeah, we've got that sailor background up at the top. Acquaintance with sailor. Look for sailor. Right, okay, and then Crocker's involvement. Boom. Right, okay. Do you know what? I'm going to take a vote on this. Do we break? Right. I'm going to take a vote on this for whoever's in the audience, right? We can sit on this for a little while. Right, hang on. Let me just do a little what's it? How do I do these? How do I do a create poll? I'm a fucking YouTube god. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Okay. Do we let him off? Okay, start poll. Right then. Okay, so do we let this guy off, right? So, the facts. We get to do a poll. Yes, we do. So, do we let this guy off? Because we know he did it, right? So, he was, he sailed from all the way from Australia with that woman and like looked after her on the boat and everything. And while they were on the boat, they kind of, you know, they became friendly. Things started to kind of, you know, happen. Schmoozy schmoozy. You know how things go when you're lost at sea. Right. So that happened. She gets to England and she's like already pre-engaged to marry this guy who turns out to be like an awful drunk who beats fuck out of her on the regs. And there were other stories of him beating other people up and doing some pretty fucking heinous things, including, right, and Nuggies, cover your ears for this one, including setting fire to someone's fucking dog. Setting fire to someone's fucking dog? Is that what he fucking did? Is that fucking right? So, and knocking his fucking wife about and all that kind of shit, right? So, geezer, lowly old sailor who fucking, you know, is in love with this woman and they're having a bit of a dilly dally and all that kind of stuff. Shit gets out of hand or whatever, and he fucking bonks the guy over the head, you know, and kills him, which is which, you know, it's not cool. Get you that. Should have come up with a different thing. But I'm like, does he deserve to fucking be prosecuted? Does he deserve to go to prison? Does he, like, you know, if I was a fucking detective or whatever, and it was on me, I would be tempted to kind of go, well, this is a fucking mystery. I don't know if we're ever going to fucking solve this one. This all seems quite fucking mysterious to me. You know? Like, I might be Sherlock Holmes. I might literally be the best detective in all of literary history. But, you know, it's very complicated. It's a very difficult one to suss out. And I'm not sure I'm the man for the job. I think, you know, it'll never be solved. That's the way I'm thinking. So let's have a look. What have we got on the end poll? How many people have voted? 3 votes and everyone's gone yes. I'm going to give it... I can't decide. Okay, Pip. So, where are we? So, we get to do a poll. I do find myself lost at sea quite frequently. Well, you'll understand then. You'll understand, Nugs. You know, lost at sea, blah, blah, blah. You know, a nice, handsome sailor guy from a lower class than yourself, you know. He's a good sort. When we did the eye test thing, he was like, oh, he's a very honest sort. So he's a very honest sort, and he's a good guy, you know, and he you know, and she's of a higher class, and he's just a lowly sailor, you know. A tale as old as fucking time. I think fucking Brandy was, you know, the song Brandy. And, you know, he's done the right thing by her. You know, I'm tempted. 7 votes now. Everyone's 100% let her go. I find it hard to imagine we're going to get another 7 or 8 votes where they're like, fucking send him to the gallows, cunt. Like, he fucking burnt someone's dog. Fucking hell, man. I'd bash him over the head for a poker for doing that. And I'm not even hooking up with his wife. Right, end poll. This guy's getting off. We're going to absolve him. Absolve Crocker. Yes, confirm moral choice. Yes, we're absolving Crocker. We're letting him off. He done them.
Could you ask Mr. Crocker to come here again, please?
Right away.
Barely half an hour has passed.
Why did you make me come here again, Mr. Holmes?
It is over. I know that it was you who killed Sir Eustace Brackenstone.
What?
I know, because of the height at which the rope was cut. The knife used was a sea knife. The knots were sailor's knots. And not least, the sheer force that was put behind the killing blow. And because you are the only one who knows Lady Mary Brackenstall in London. And because you love her.
It's true.
It is time for you to tell us the whole truth.
I admit that I loved Mary madly from the first day that I met her. But I never did come to visit her, for I believed that she was in a happy house. When I talked to her maid, who told me everything, I was insane with rage. I was due to set sail for 6 months away. I wanted only to see her again.
Hang on, I'll read that in a sec, Nugs.
Turned into a damnable nightmare when he barged in. He dared raise his hand to her. He was not even worthy of licking her boots. Oh, I regret nothing. I admit I killed the monster out of love for her. She will forgive me if she is able.
Lady Brackenstall already forgave you. She said nothing.
Mary.
But that makes her an accomplice as well as her maid. It places her in danger yet again.
Mr. Holmes.
You would not have managed to protect her.
till I die. Do you hear me? Here is a letter that sets everything clear, and it is the one that should be disclosed to the police. I am the only culprit. Mary had nothing to do with it. Now it is time to end this.
Hang on, I absolved him. Oh, fucking hell. I absolved him. I would like...
Please forgive me, Captain Crocker. I wished only to test your sincerity, and your words and deeds have far exceeded my expectations. See here, Captain Crocker, we'll do this in due form of law. You are the prisoner. Watson, you are a British jury. Captain Crocker, the evidence shows that you acted without premeditation and used reasonable force to protect an innocent victim from her husband's brutality. Your
Absolutely.
devotion pushed you to attempt to kill yourself in order to protect the one you love. Now, what say you, gentlemen of the jury?
Not guilty, my lord.
Vox populi, vox dei. You are acquitted, Captain Crocker. So long as the law does not find some other victim, you are safe from me.
Mr. Holmes.
It is a great responsibility that I take upon myself, but I will give Lestrade an excellent lead, and if he can't avail himself of it, I can do no more. Come back to your lady in a year, and may her future and yours justify us in the judgment which we have pronounced this night.
Oh, fucking go on, Sherlock. Good lad.
Inspector, I'm afraid that the murderers have escaped us.
What? Do you mean to tell me that you failed? Never thought I'd live to see the day.
I mentioned the murderers, not the case. It is obvious that the crime was committed by 3 criminals who cannot be the Randalls.
You really think so?
You only need to find a gang of 3 thugs wandering around. I can trust you to do that.
If they exist, I'll catch them.
You'll find someone, I have no doubt of it. Goodbye, Inspector.
Terrific. Right. There we go. Right, I was walking all 3 dogs earlier, and some woman approached a little too quickly and loudly, and the dogs went all. And the dogs went all. Don't come near. Don't come near Mama Mud. No, back to. Oh dear. And then she ran off. Don't come near. Scary dog privilege. Yeah, yeah. And no one gonna get too close to my babies protecting me, especially the boys. Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna have big Shebas, that's, you know, and you're gonna go walking up to random girls like out and about when she's walking 3 Shebas, what you fucking expect? Right, where are we? Right. Oh, lots of clapping. Yeah, we let him go. Everything was good. We won. Yeah, we're not going to choose another ending. I'm more than happy with that. Clues found 16. We did the kind of thing. That guy can fucking come off. He can come back a year later and he can sort his shit out with fucking her. And that's the end of that. Accept decision. I'm happy with that. Yeah, we're going to move forwards. People solved the case the same way. People made the same moral choice. Everyone made the same moral choice, apparently. Most... Fucking hell, calm down. I was like, you know, I wanted to take the vote. I was probably going to override you. If you were all like, no, send him to prison, I was probably going to override you. Right, we'll let the first cutscene play out. And then we'll call it a day.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh,
hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway,
right.
Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather
a hurry. Oh, okay.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Garden.
We're off to a botanical garden!
I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well, I'll admit that
We're gonna tell everyone's gonna tell Aurelius he needs to come to the next stream. We're off to investigate a theft at a botanical garden.
helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Ah.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
Terrific. Right, there we go. Righty-roo. Okay, right, okay, so... No. Main menu, yes. We love a good botanical garden. Well, I'm glad you all love a botanical garden. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I would describe myself as agnostic about a botanical garden, ambivalent, just generally kind of like, I mean, yeah, they're nice, they're all right. I mean, you know, if I am somewhere where there's a botanical garden and you know there's a possibility of going round, then you know, yeah, I'm not going to be all like, But on the flip side, I can't say I've ever felt the need to take a dedicated trip to a botanical garden. But who knows? Anyway. Well, let's have a look. I have to get real close. Whenever I move... I'm not going to bore you. You know all those pics of naked cats I posted? Yeah. When I was saying I found your OnlyFans account? Yeah. I got them off Pinterest and now I keep sending me notifications of naked cats all the time. Your fucking Pinterest. Your Pinterest must be an absolute living nightmare. Like the fucking algorithm. Whoever runs Pinterest, I don't know who owns it, is it Facebook or whatever, the algorithm must be like, what is this fucking girl's problem? What's this like fucking naked cats and fucking, I don't know, whatever else you've sort of said that's on there. Just hey, Anya's back. Hello, how are you doing? Have you just been lurking this whole time? Anyway, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, I'm sure it's predominantly all ladies. What is it? I have such a femme audience. This is bizarre because I am the least femme-friendly guy. Not that, you know what I mean. I'm not, it's not like I do girly stuff on my channel, you know? My Pinterest is carnage, yeah, I fucking bet. Kew Gardens is really cool. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it, Imogen. I don't doubt it. I'm not saying that. I said I was agnostic. I said I was like ambivalent. I didn't say, you know. They have treetop walks and a huge greenhouse of tropical plants. It's like walking in a... Yes, great. Marvellous. But, you know, it's like, as I say, I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, if we're in Kew and there's nothing else to do, and there isn't a queue, sure, why not? Good. I've been back and forth playing Hightail with the and a little with the hubs. Ah, yeah, you were saying that you've got something sorted so you can both play co-op and stuff. So that's good. That's good. Good playing co-op. I mean, when me and Pops play things co-op, it ends in violence. So if you can do that without that, then good for you. That is an accurate statement. What is an accurate statement? Which part? I don't know what you're referring to as an accurate statement. Anyway, there's a time delay, so I don't know. I don't know. That I'm an unfemme-friendly channel. Do you remember Aurelius going on about that stinky plant? I do, yes. That was in Sydney for like a month, and he fucking missed it. That got a bit much. Yeah, going on about it for a while, and then he fucking turned up and it wasn't even there. Yeah, I do remember that. I was like, there's a lot of effort for not a right lot of payoff. And he was like, oh, but we're at the botanical garden. Let's have a look around the botanical garden. Oh, I've moved my mic all the way over there. Sorry, I didn't yeah. Anyway, look, ladies and possible gentlemen who may be here, Simon, if you're still here. I'm going to head off again. Well, I'm heading off now as well. So have a great night, everyone. Unless you're in the US, in which case have a great rest of your day. I will be back on Wednesday with the final part of Space Marine 1. And then, but don't worry, ladies, don't worry. I know how you feel about Space Marine. I do know. I've heard the feedback. but every so often you have to let me do my murder, stab, you know, every so often. So when I finish that, which I should hopefully finish in like an hour and a half, I would reckon. I don't think it'll take too long. So when I finish that, we'll have a good bit of Peggle, bit of a palette cleanser, have a Peggle, have a bit of a chat, nice and chill for the rest of the stream. And then on, what's the next day after that? Friday we'll be doing, Friday we will be doing some more Tomb Raider for the members streams. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for coming and keeping me company and having a good laugh at the various different things that were going on in Sherlock Holmes. And I will see you all very soon. Thank you so much. I will see you soon. And yeah, I'll probably see you in, what day is it? Tomorrow, Tuesday. It's Pops' members, so I won't see you then. So I'll see you Wednesday. Take it easy. All right. Love you loads. Bye-bye. Cheers.